So basically what happened at the Olympics pretty much is basically a long time ago. Well, this is going on. I do some film and it shows it shows. I think it showed the black people like raping and killing and stuff. And then I played the film all over the place, or some people play the film all over the place, and it shows the black people or someone. And then the black people start doing this other thing where they're trying to make themselves look better, but they're not. They're just lying and just filming stuff and basically pretending to work. Like they'll show up and like take a couple swings and film them being, you know, using a pickaxe or film them getting whipped, and then they play that and they say black or German or whatever oppression, blah blah blah, and they start doing this whole media thing and all that other stuff, and they get some support and stuff like that along with JFK and Nixon. And pretty much what happens is basically, everyone believes that they suffered or whatever. They help them out and all kinds of stuff, and they're just raping and killing and doing and moving into bunkers and basically taking over the world and stuff. And no one really knows, along with Nixon and JFK and Jimmy Carter and all those others, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know exactly all that much about it. Anyway, though, it comes to Olympic Games. Like I say, I start the Olympic Games somewhere around 05 or 030. Pretty much year 30 or it actually begins around year 1 or something like that. Anyway, everything goes along fine, but nothing can really be documented. And I'm working on photographs and pictures and film and stuff, and I get all that, and then and the black people start using it to their advantage, and then basically it comes along and they know to shoot the cameraman first, so you can't roll the film, and there's also a button you press to roll film, and they know to shoot the guy and then go and grab the film canisters. Basically, the black people learn this. They're not stupid or whatever. Anyway, though, so it comes to the Olympic Games, and I have this big day where I spend $7,000 or 7,000 gold or something, a lot of money basically. And we do this whole event where everyone gets free clothes and everyone's just fine and everything like that. And the black people are supposedly doing security, so they have guns and stuff. And I think the British and the Irish don't have weapons, but anyway, basically the black people are doing security, and pretty much they're just rapists and murderers. And pretty much what happens is basically I have this whole new system set up where it's being, I even put in a cable to another city, and they're going to be broadcasting it on the cable to the other country and stuff. And so they're so the game starts and they're filming everything, and this guy, I guess he's from Madagascar or some black president or somebody calling himself Lucifer Tsar or something like that. Anyway, I don't really know exactly all that much about it, but basically they, he has a habit of raping all the people in the middle of the game, or just raping people while he's watching the game or something like that. Anyway, though, basically what happens is basically what happens is they'll just run the film back a little bit or whatever, or edit it and then play the film again, even though all this horrible stuff happens. And he's just like laughing at everyone because like no one knows what's really going on down there, and he kills a bunch of people, and and basically he's just going through people like crazy, and no one knows what a monster he is. So, and he's this black guy. Anyway, like Lucifer Tsar or something with the C. Anyway, though, what happens is at the Olympic Games, basically, and I think Nixon or Jimmy Carter or someone's there. Anyway, what happens is pretty much that they don't know anything about the new system, and it's going to be broadcast live, and they don't know what live is. They go, oh yeah, live, yeah. Anyway, and they're rolling a film camera at a TV somewhere else. Anyway, and the radio people, or what's it called? And they already have it set up so they'll stop the whatever. Anyway, though, what happens is pretty much, I forget exactly what the details are of it, like I say, but basically what happens is I think he decides to rape a girl or something, or kill her. It's this big old shootout where he's shooting out people. He's shooting up the place or something like that. It's his big day or big moment. Anyway, they shoot the cameraman, of course, like they normally do or whatever. And pretty much it's live, and they don't have anyone at the radio station or TV station. They just think live is like popcorn or something like that. They don't even know what live is, or they don't even know that it's a direct feed to the TV. It goes down the cord, and there is no off button. They think that's like normal, like everyone else, where you press the button or something like that, and it's like direct line to the TV station, and all that other stuff. So basically, these Madagascar guys get a little psycho and they start. I think they rape the girls every single game or something like that, or I don't really know, but it's really bad. Anyway, they're always raping women all the time. You know, it's like a normal thing with whatever, with whoever. Anyway, so I spend a lot of money and I get this whole thing set up and everything else like that. And anyway, basically they start shooting up the place and start raping the girls like they normally do, and they shoot the cameraman. And they don't know that it's live. Like it goes down the cable into the TV station, and then they're literally just saying about it on the radio and everything and recording it and everything. So these Madagascar guys, these CCP people, they think they'll just roll back the film and everything will be fine. Black and brown dude, they own they tortured this one guy and covered it up, and tortured this other guy and covered it up, and they do this normal thing, at every event, whatever. And so basically these black guys are doing this, and the Irish, eventually come around and fight them off, and the black people are, they have their own cameras and they're going to roll film on the Irish, shooting their people and say, oh, self-defense, oh, blah, 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 lock up the Irish or whatever. Anyway, they've been doing this thing for a while now and stuff like that, and playing the media and playing everyone. Anyway, though, but it's live. So, like, literally 2 countries see this and view this in like 1920 or 1930 and see the Madagascar people and the black people for who they really are, which is liars. There's no way to stop it. Like, you'd have to be at the TV station and pull the plug. But no one pulls the plug. They're too shocked because of what they're seeing, because they don't really know, So basically it goes out live and everyone sees it on TV and everyone hears about it on the radio. Because normally the radio announcer is at the stadium, and they put a gun to the radio announcer's head and tell him to shut up or whatever, and pull the radio announcer feed. But they didn't know about the live TV feed. It's a new system. So they're shooting up the place and everything else like that, and then the Irish come out and they save the day. And pretty much everyone sees this on live, on TV, and and hears about it on the radio, because that's one radio station. But there's another radio station that's back at the TV dispatch place that's just talking about what he sees on the TV. So it goes out anyway. So everyone is hearing about it. Anyway, so this black president guy or whatever. Whatever, I think it's like Papa and his gang or someone. Anyway, everyone finds out that the black people are just the hugest liars in the whole universe, basically. And they've been lying and killing and raping this whole time. And they see it for themselves right in front of them. So anyway, eventually I think they run for a bunker or something like that. And they hide out there and plan their revenge or something. And there's a bunch of other stuff that happens between this happens around 1920 or 1930. And then around 1940 or so, the whole world knows about them, knows what they've been doing. Because I think they shoot the stadium too. They shoot up everything, like just full on shooting. I don't know, with Tommy guns or whatever. Anyway, I just know it's really bad, and I just remember like girls lying like this, dead or whatever. And I think they pull their little things off and then like rape them, and then they're raping them right on live TV. So. And then I think he shoots her in the head and then runs off or something like that, and they're going to blame the Irish or someone. Anyway, but everyone sees it, though. So there's, like, no doubt. And then they're hunted down and pushed back out, and everything that they owned was seized. So anyway, so they cover it up, and they try and do this other thing, and, they're basically just liars, every single one of them, or at least most of them. Anyway, eventually Bobby or whatever, whoever, this guy is killed. He's some black piece of shit, like Anton. There's like 4 or 5 of them, or 8 of them. Black people, and they're just liars and killers and rapists, and comes out that they are, and everyone knows it, and everyone sees like all those people, like the people that rape the women and everything, and kill them, and they see it on live TV. So anyway, so technology kind of bit them in the ass there, and they're planning on doing this normal thing that they normally do, which is splicing in the film and then playing it and making it look like the Irish did or something. But anyway, everybody says it, and he says, blah, 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 blah. And he does his normal thing like he always does. Like he's been doing for about 30 years now. But it doesn't work. Because everyone saw it and heard it on the radio. So, anyway. And that starts this huge war. And all that.